Hi viewers, welcome to the AI People. This is Vivek, your host, and today I'm at SF Hacks with Ria and Om. Ria, Om, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Om. My name is Om. I'm the outreach chair for SF Hacks.
My name is Ria. I'm the president of SF Hacks.
Great. So tell me more about SF Hacks. What are you guys up to? And I see a lot of hackers sitting in the main hall and doing some fun stuff. So I would like to hear more about SF Hacks. What is SF Hacks? Let's start there.
Well, SF Hacks is our flagship hackathon that we host every year at SF State. We've had a consistent presence since 2024, but we haven't been around as a student-led organization since 2017. So this is a hackathon that's run entirely by students, from the planning all the way up to the execution phase. And we're always super excited to welcome 300 plus hackers from nationwide over to San Francisco State University. And they get to compete and work on some wonderful projects, interact with some amazing sponsors, interact with workshops, panels, and other fun mini events. And it's just an awesome weekend full of hacking, networking, and free food. And we just have a fun time hosting it every single year, and it's a big passion of ours to bring it to San Francisco State.
Yeah, I just wanted to add on to say that we bring a lot of sponsors in hand here, and it's the best opportunity for people to get jobs and internships. Given that we have a lot of sponsors, we had a situation last year with like a good amount of students with a nice project, and then they got interviewed by that company, and then they also got hired from that same team. So it's like the best part about as organizers what we see is that people are actually getting jobs out of this, and they're actually building that it's something creative, and they're making their theoretical knowledge into practical life. So it's like they're building something that is actually working, and they can make impact in the society. So that's what I like, and so that's what SFX is about.
That's great to hear, Ria. Tell me more about your hackers. Like, what is unique about hackers coming to SF Hacks, and how do you give them the experience that they're looking for? I know they're like working continuously, 48 hours to get something to the finish line, and there are some exciting categories as well that you assess the contestants on. So tell me more about your hackers.
So the thing that's unique about our hackers is that we are, unlike other hackathons, we are a very beginner-friendly hackathon, and we like to encourage interdisciplinary students to arrive. So we have a lot of business students, engineering students, design students that come through, and also a lot of first-time beginner hackers. And that's something that we're really proud of because we believe that tech shouldn't be gatekept. It should be accessible, and the way to gain experience is to be allowed to have that experience. So we're really excited to bring forth a lot of beginners and help them get that first experience of breaking into tech, working on a project, building that confidence in themselves, and obviously interacting with prospective future employers. That's something huge, and especially in today's job market, we really enjoy paying it forward to folks.
What do you want to add?
No, I mean, I think Ria said it all, but just the idea that she brought in mind was that, keeping it open to everyone, so not having just like a computer science audience and making the idea that it's accessible to everyone. I think I want to add on and say that I've been to several hackathons. Like, I'm not being as much as experienced as Ria is in organizing stuff. Like, I've been around the team for 2 years, but what I've seen is that, at least for this hackathon, for SFX, we try to prioritize it more to make it open to everyone. So if you go to other hackathons, not to give names, but it's like you only see more of like technical majors. You don't see anyone that's coming from a psychology major, not from a business major. You have getting people from like marketing, criminal justice. We have one criminal justice major this year, which is like, it is good that everyone's open about getting to relative CS, because everyone thinks that CS is like a bit unapproachable, and hackathons is all about like building stuff and having awareness about only doing like computer science stuff. But now that we have a broader audience that is interested in working on projects like this, it makes us like feel better, and like it's just open for everyone. Anyone with any experience can hack up.
Yeah, and what Om was saying also brought me to another point, which I wanted to add, is that a lot of other hackathons will be very selective about who they choose, and they'll review your resume and make sure that you're qualified enough to attend. And that's something that we disagree with, because we want to bring tech to everyone. We have like an interior design major working on an architecture project this year, and that's something super cool, and I'm super excited to see where that goes. So yeah, that's kind of what we bring to the table and why we believe we're one of a really special hackathons out there.
Nice, well said, Ria and Om. It seems like it's not just technology hackers, but social hackers, business hackers. So I really like the inclusivity aspect of your hackathon. Technology for the greater good, that's really the theme of SF Hacks 2026. We just want to tell more about the theme and what kind of projects are you expecting students to build?
Yeah. So I would start by saying that we had like from the organizing team, it's really hard to decide what theme you want to keep, and we had a huge we had a not debate I would say, but like as a team we need to work together and I need to think about like how as an outreacher I need to make sure the sponsors have like they can align with the theme. And my hugest question that I ever faced reaching out to sponsors was like, okay, how can you align with this theme? Because it's about like sustainability, it's about building that is something good that is not different from AI, but like it utilizes the resources and makes it less makes it less use of energy resources that we have. For example, like one like AI model prompt would take a gallon of water or something, right? So we wanted to make it broader that aspect where it's like, we want to make it something towards climate change, make it more like green, make it something that can make the future build more. Rather than only focusing on the AI trend, it's not like something you have to do it every time, but you also have to think about, how can we also utilize the resources and make sure it's being recycled. So that's the thought we had for the theme. I would say we did have questions before about like, how we should approach sponsors with the team and stuff, but I think with Rira's guidance and the rest of the team agreeing on this thing, some of the sponsors are also like, no, we agree. I think there's attention needs to be given to this theme, and we like this that your device is doing it. So yeah, the uniqueness is pretty good about it.
And as well, like with the AI era, it's very expensive. A lot of huge data centers being built, and that helps with innovation. But as well, we want to make sure that we're being cognizant of what it takes for us to get there. And I think it's a great challenge for hackers as well as other companies to consider what it takes for us to build and how to work in AI sustainably so that we can innovate while also keeping our planet safe.
That's great. And one of the really good things that come out of these events is leadership skills. And I see you guys, leading from the charge, working with a team and getting them to, do something like SFX at scale. So I want to, understand like what are you guys excited about and how do you envision your career pathway? So who wants to go first?
You can go first. The president, of course,
I think I joined SFX when I was a sophomore. I'm a senior now. This is my third year going to the hackathon and being involved in the organizing team. And I think it's really helped me get a sense of just confidence under pressure. And I do intend to become a full-time software engineer after graduation. And I think after dealing with an event of this scale, I feel very confident in being able to deliver under pressure, especially when in software, no one's really dying if you don't, if things go wrong, we can always fix things. Like, I've grown very confident in being able to provide the best experience I can under limited resources or problem solving on a quick scale. And I think I would really recommend this experience to other students who are maybe unconfident in their abilities, or they want to develop that sense of how do I get better at problem solving, or how do I become a better leader under pressure. Because I think this experience really builds just like a sense of, okay, we don't have time to panic. We have to just get things done, and we have to make sure that it's a good experience for everyone. And experience is really forefront for us at SFX. We want to make sure hackers are always satisfied. And I'm really proud to say that I think we're achieving that.
Yeah, I mean, to start off with that, just the experience stuff, I think I didn't want to initially join any clubs at school, but then I was like, at SF State, there's like, we have the computer science department, I got to know about it, we have clubs, we have the CS lab, and then I found out about SF Hacks, and we're doing our own hackathon, so I was like, why not join the organizing team? So at first, I approached to marketing lead, I think, it was John, right? And then John connected me to Rita, and Rita was the engagement lead, like back in the day, that's like 2 years ago, right? So, and then she was like, I'll hire you as an intern, and you have to work on like the events that go out through the hackathon. So any mini events you see here, like, maybe outdoor engagement or maybe playing games or whatever, I used to work on those things. And then I didn't know, like, they asked me, because then the current outreacher, like the last outreacher, he was like, I think I see potential in you as being the outreacher. And I was like, I was scared about taking the position. I was like, I can't get things together, and I don't think I can co-sponsor, I cannot talk to people. I had also this insecurities in myself, right? But then I think the dots lined up when he sort of gave me the idea where it's like, for myself, I don't see like myself as completely a software engineer. I've done software engineering like in journalism before. But I would say that I see myself as a PM person because I like to bridge the gap between the technical aspect and then the business aspect or the client aspect. And it's like, outreach is all about that, if you think about it, right? It's talking about going to sponsors, making sure that, like a huge company like IBM, of course, like marketing is not going to do much, but where can we work with you guys, like about the API stuff, you know, where it's something about your pain point where you guys can work with the students and build something, right? So just that back and forth communication that I like more, and then, you know, the dots started connecting, and then I gained more experience, and then I was not that scared later on. So I would definitely suggest that if any students are like hesitating to see that, is it going to be too much burden, is it going to be too much work? It's really fun, to be honest. You gain a lot of experience. Like, I developed all my skills of talking to people. Like, as a CS person, I was unapproachable to anyone else. Like, I would be scared, like, I'm being serious. But then when I started talking to people, getting to meetings with like sponsors, you know, talking about any pain points, it was actually coming out of me. So I would say that, yeah, SF Hacks did give me a lot of good experience for my career. I think it helped me build like more of these soft skills, and also decision making was a good drive for that, because everything right now you see, like getting the big experience for the hackers is nothing, you know, on a small scale. You have to think about a huge audience, and making that huge impact is like you have to think about every small detail, like even the drinks, right? So even like this time we secured a lot of beverage sponsors and stuff, so we take care about that. So it's really nice, I would say, but to go for it, take the experience.
I also just want to add, like, my team is full of rock stars. I mean, Ohm here, he's selling himself short a little bit. We have, we're liaising with like 6 to 8 different sponsors like at the same time, and everybody's asking questions, and like we want to make sure that we deliver them like a great experience and we can meet their needs. And it is a lot as a student, as a full-time student, as a full-time human in general. Like, life is busy, and then we've been able to, I've seen our team members handle all of this with such grace and professionalism that it's truly like astounding that this is all student work. Like, the majority of this is student work and students outreaching to industry professionals and being able to meet that high level of standards. And yeah, I just wanted to shout out our entire team, organizing team, but especially our executive team and the outreach team, because that is, it's truly like insane scale, insane work, like managing so many different teams and communication points at once. Like, it's really, I can't even begin to describe how much hard work goes into this from our team.
Absolutely. I can totally vouch for you guys. I was here yesterday as well. I can certainly say SF Hacks, you guys are organizing it on par with any corporate hackathon event. So kudos to your team. And if people want to know more about SF Hacks, where can they go and access information? Do you have like a social hashtag, website?
Yeah. Yeah, so for this time, our marketing team, we have a new marketing team. We have a lot of enthusiastic people on the team. They're working on the social media aspect, so please follow Instagram, go to YouTube. We also have a channel, we're posting there. And of course, our LinkedIn page and TikTok, we're giving shout outs to everyone. They're taking hacker interviews. This is what actually motivates guys to come to the hackathon, so please follow us, and also be sure to show up to the next hackathon next year. But until then, yeah, it's a really nice experience. I would say definitely go for the leadership experience too.
Thank you, Vivek. Really appreciate those words of kindness. And also wanted to say our Discord is one of our biggest avenues for communication with everyone, hackers, sponsors, judges, etc. And so you can find all of our links, like including the link to apply, the link to become an officer at solo.to/sfhacks. And that's just like our biggest link hub for all of our socials, all of our website, everything. So yeah, make sure you give that a shout.
And don't forget about hashtag SFHacks26. It was a pleasure speaking to you, Ria, Om. Thank you so much again for such a great hackathon and giving hackers an opportunity to come and explore a different facet of hacking and working together to achieve something that will benefit the society as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love to have IBM here. We hope that we have you guys next year too.
And we are super excited to see what our hackers come up with the IBM API. We're going to be there looking and making sure those projects are doing great and making sure that judging process goes smoothly for you all as well. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it, and really looking forward to see what our hackers make this year.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.